Okay, Rico Gutierrez here. Thanks for checking out the short video. Now, what I'm about to share with you is one of three or four phone marketing techniques that I personally use every day to generate my own leads for free. Okay, if you're one of the tens of thousands of folks, who want to make this industry work, but you're having a tough time finding people, then pay close attention. When I first learned these phone marketing techniques, I went from enrolling 2 to 3 people a month to 17 people in my first 6 weeks, okay, all from the cold market. In fact, I've sponsored as many as 19 people in a week. I've done it twice, in fact. And maybe that's a lot to you, maybe it's not, okay? All I know is it was a lot to me. And the phone, it saved my business. Now, what I'm sharing with you today is one of my favorite phone strategies. It's been called voicemail marketing, voicemail dropping, dial and ditch. It's all one and the same. Now, I don't like using the word easy, but it is easy. Okay, I'd even say it's dummy proof. It's simple, it's immediate. You can even start using it right after watching this video. There's no rejection, there's nothing to set up. You've already got everything you need, and it's virtually free. Okay, it works for me. I don't see why it wouldn't work for you if you follow the exact steps. So first, I'm going to explain how it works. Okay, and then I'm going to share the scripts that I personally use, and I'll also share some trade secrets that double and sometimes triple my numbers. Okay, and then we're going to go over why the process works so well. So let's begin. Voicemail marketing. Step one, I prepare my target list. Okay, I either manually do this through Google. Sometimes I use a scraper or an extractor to save time. And maybe you've bought those cheap 3 cents a name lead lists before. Okay, the ones where nobody picks up their phone. Okay, they're perfect for voicemail marketing. I've also bought lists from elance.com. Well, I actually outsourced the list process to a freelancer from outside the U.S. Great results, super cheap too. Okay, I highly recommend it, but make sure you agree on a price for the entire project. Never agree to an hourly rate. Okay, here's what you need. Names and phone numbers. Okay, emails, good to have, optional. Website, good to have, optional. Now, I actually have a separate video that teaches this list process in detail. If you want to do it all yourself, you can watch it right after this one. Now, for voicemail marketing, here's a secret. There has to be a key to the list, okay? The key is something about that list that will unlock the door and get them to listen to your message. For example, a simple key I use is the company name. Okay, let's say I put together a list of ABC company affiliates. So if I open my message saying, "Hi Gina, how's ABC treating you?" I grab her attention right away. Okay, and she's wondering, who am I and where the heck did she meet me? And then she ends up, by default, listening to the rest of my message. Okay, in fact, from my experience, having both their name and this key increases my listening rate by up to 300%. 300%. Okay, next, step two, start dialing. Now, my objective here is to leave as many voicemail messages as I can in an hour. I treat it like a game, okay? I see how many I can drop. People complain all the time that when they make prospecting calls, nobody picks up the phone, right? Well, guess what? If you can't beat them, join them, okay? When I dial and ditch, I don't want them to pick up the phone. And here's the good news. 50 to 75% won't. Okay, that's 1 out of 2 to as high as 3 out of 4 times I'm able to leave a message. And if somebody does pick up, I just say, "Sorry, wrong number," then keep dialing. Now, some of you might say, "Hey, wait a minute, Rico. Why would I ditch him? Okay, isn't that what I want to do, catch a live one?" Well, don't miss the point here, okay? The key to effective part-time marketing is to touch as many people as possible in the shortest amount of time over and over and over again. Okay, it's numbers and consistency that count. And if I stick around the chat, I could get sucked into a 10, even 20-minute conversation that ends with them trying to switch me to their company anyway. Okay, I know this for a fact. I've run into that wall so many times. So save your chat time for the people who respond to your marketing. Okay, you see, if I call them, I want something from them. If they call me, or if they take my call after they've seen my presentation, it's the other way around. So I spend as much of my time getting as many people to look as possible. Now, the best messages are short, okay, 25 seconds tops. Keep in mind, you just want them to look, so no details. Don't try to summarize the clinical trials of your product or the comp plan details on your voicemail. Okay, keep it short, sweet, to the point. For example, here are two tried and tested scripts that I personally use. Hey Tom, Rico here. Hope you're doing great with ABC. Hey, thought you might want to hear about this. All we've been doing is leaving messages. You wouldn't believe how many people we've brought in, just leaving messages. Hey, check it out, voicemailsponsoring.com. Hope it helps you out too. My number's on your caller ID. It's 813-472-9767. Hey, Tom, call me if you need me. Talk to you soon. Okay, next. Hey, Tom, Rico here, just catching up. Hope ABC's doing great. Hey, I don't know if you're still in the loop. Check it out. Check out what we're doing, ricocall.com, okay, RICO call.com. We're letting everyone know. My number's on your caller ID, 813-472-9767. Hey, I don't know if your team's heard yet, so check it out. Talk to you soon. Okay, these scripts follow a specific formula, which I won't discuss here for the sake of time. However, go ahead and fill out the form on the side of the video, and I'll email you my script formula, as well as some more tried and tested sample scripts for free. Okay? Now, I encourage you to make up your own script. Just follow the formula. Now, you can either send them direct to your company presentation, or you can send them to a training presentation just like this one, where they can learn something new, and then you follow up with them. Now, this is very important. We've all heard that the fortune is in the follow-up, right? Heck no. The fortune is not in the follow-up. It's in the marketing. In fact, 95% of your business time should be spent on marketing. Now, follow-up is important. However, there's a correct way to follow up that doesn't waste your time, and there's a wrong way to follow up that puts you on the merry-go-round chasing tire kickers. Now, the good news is I have a script that automatically sorts the serious prospects from the tire kickers in one phone call, okay, and I can email that to you as well. Okay, now let's talk numbers. A good goal to have is to leave at least 150 messages a week, okay, and the best way to break it down is 50 messages 3 times a week. It'll take you an hour to leave 50 messages, so that's 3 calling hours a week. It's pretty realistic, right? Because let's face it, you won't do it every day anyway. Okay, it's impossible, especially if you're part-time. I've tried it. Okay, so go for 50 3 times a week, or you can knock them all out in one sitting, but you have to get at least 150. Now, here's how it shakes out. Some days are better than others, of course, but on average, 10% will look. Okay, that's 15 people. Doesn't sound like much, but here's what happens. Half of the 15 you're going to have a good conversation with, so 6 to 8 people. And then depending on how good you are and how good your opportunity is, you'll sign up 1, sometimes 2, and if you're lucky, 3 people. But that's 4 to 12 new people a month. Not bad. Okay, and the more numbers you dial, if you go for more than 150 messages a week, and the better you get, the more you're going to enroll. Okay, and here's the best part. What if that was just one of your phone marketing strategies? Okay, what if you had 2 or 3 more? Think about what that would do for your business. Okay, now, one last point before we conclude, okay? If you can learn how to market and recruit with the phone, and voicemail marketing, again, is just one of 3 to 4 I personally use every day. If you can master your phone skills, that's the key. Okay, you're going to recruit a lot of people and also duplicate, and here's why. The phone is universal. Okay, everyone has it. Your prospects, your entire team, they all know how to use it. It's virtually free, and as you can see from this video, the skills are simple to learn and simple to teach. And of course, it's direct response marketing, so everyone who uses it gets fast results. It's instant gratification if you know what numbers to expect. Okay, and we've gone over the numbers. Okay, so I hope you've learned something from this video that you can use to grow your team and your check. Okay, feel free to share this video. It is copyrighted, so please share it in its original form. And don't forget, right beside this video, fill out the form. I'll email you my how to follow up video, my voicemail formula, my 1-call follow-up script, and some more tried and tested sample scripts, all for free. And if you have questions right now, maybe you want to quickly brainstorm a custom script for your company, I'll tell you what I think. I'll give you 10 minutes. Call me, 813-472-9767. Okay, so this is Rigo Gutierrez over here in bright and sunny Tampa Bay, Florida. Let's get to work. Let's do it right, and let's fulfill the promise this incredible industry holds for ourselves and our families. So take care, God bless, and don't forget, the fortune is in the marketing.